Shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Yahweh Kakodash, Yahweh, which is the one and true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai, who the world eagerly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and true name is Yahushai. I would like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Razakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as Watch Out for the Pride Demon. Alright, watch out for the pride demon. Alright, this demon is active right now. Alright, there's a lot of things going on in this truth that you can see. It's a lot of things that you see go happening to certain individuals in the truth. You really want to watch out for this demon. All right, the pride demon. All right, and we're gonna, after we get the meaning out right now, I'm in the dictionary going into the meaning of pride, but we're gonna get some scriptures out through the spirit. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And for myself, first and foremost, this is one spirit that I try to watch out for to the best of my ability. I always pray the Lord to keep me humble, brothers in our camp to be humble. Also to you other brothers out there, man. This demon is no joke. The pride demon. All right, and let's read it. It says pride. It says pride, unreasonable self-esteem, especially as one of the deadly sins. And that's pride can cause you to be destroyed. You can fall out of the truth being prideful, you know. It says haughtiness, overbearing treatment of others. All right. And let's get some more meanings of pride. See if I can go down. Here it is right here. Prideful, full of pride, arrogant, insolent, and scornful. All right. And you don't want that. Arrogance, you don't want that type of spirit, man. All right. And let me see if I can get the meaning for that word. You really want to be, yeah. So, yeah, man, you really want to be humble at the end of the day. So this is Proverbs 11 and 2. It says pride cometh. See, it says when pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom, right? Because when you humble, that, and that's the spirit. Because the Lord deals with the humble. He don't deal with the proud. All right. When you prideful, the only thing that's going to lead you to is shame at the end of the day. All you jakes out there that's being prideful, that don't like rebuke, that don't like correction. You just think because you're in the truth that the spirit just automatically deals with you the way it does. Yeah, that could be true, but you don't want to depend on that all the time because you don't know everything. Yeah, the Lord put the spirit on you, but you don't know everything. Especially if you're a year in the truth, 2 years in the truth, 3 years in the truth. You don't know everything. I don't even know everything. So, I try to be more humble as possible. And if any brothers give me advice and telling me like, hey man, this, and that, I take that in consideration. I don't say, well, I don't really have to worry about that because the spirit is dealing with me. That's pride. You don't want to say those things because you don't know everything. Just because the spirit is on you, you don't want to depend on that all the time. You still got to learn, So that's one thing you want to avoid saying and doing, you know. Proverbs 16 and 5, it says, everyone that is proud in heart, see, is an abomination to the Lord. And you don't want to be prideful. All right. If a brother's telling you to study, say, Salaki, yeah, I'll do more studying. You know, study. Because just because you're at camp and the Lord put the spirit on you, you just automatically saying it. But when it comes down to you actually knowing the precepts, I'm off the dome, you can't. That's not good. All right, that's not good. You want to make sure you study and you. That's why scripture say study to show thyself approved. But I'm just giving examples. Just don't say, oh, the spirit is dealing with me. No, that's pride. All right, you don't ever tell your brothers that. The spirit's dealing with me, so I ain't really gotta worry. Don't say that. That's pride. Say con the water and take it in consideration and study. All right, Proverbs 16:5. Everyone that is proud in heart, because that word heart is a Hebrew word which means lob. Everyone that is proud in heart or in mind is an abomination to the Lord. That's abomination to the Lord. You don't want to be prideful. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. And this goes into you Israelites that's out here having the equal whites philosophy. Well, I'm equal. Everybody is equal. Everybody's love. Oh, don't hate. Well, you're gonna be destroyed too, because you're supposed to be staying focused on your power. Repenting, coming out of the ways of this society. But the main thing is you want to avoid pride, man. This is Proverbs 29:23. A man's pride shall bring him low, and that's what causes a lot to the downfall of Jakes in the truth. They get rebuked and then they don't take it into consideration. All right, they try to reverse it instead of listening. Reverse it and think they know it all, and you don't. You don't know nothing, man. You guys, that's 1 year and up. You guys don't know everything. You're learning, bro. There's brothers that been in the truth 6, 7, 8, 9 years, 10 years. We're still babies, and we still learning. All right, we still learning. That's why we try to avoid to act like we know it all, because we don't know it all. I don't know it all, you know. So you want to be humble all day, no matter what it is. Even if it feel like you feel a brother is saying something wrong to you, still take it into consideration. Speaking for myself first and foremost, take it into consideration. Don't get into your feelings and then try to reverse it with a comment, to make yourself look good. Like, don't do that. Just the water, the water. You know, I'm speaking to the brothers of my branch. Any branch that's in our camp, y'all gotta control that, control it. Cause you don't know everything. I don't either. I'm still learning myself. All right. This is Proverbs 23 and 29:23. A man's pride shall bring him low. See, it will bring you low. That's why you want to be, the more longer in your journey you want to be, humbler you want to be. You get 4 years, 3 years, 2 years in the truth, humble more. 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, humble more. Be even more humble. Because when you get to those years of 10 years, 11 and 12 and 13, you don't want to be prideful there. Because the Lord can take you out of the truth. Especially if your demeanor is totally off. The way you conduct yourself is totally off. The Lord can take the spirit from you. A man's pride shall bring him low. And you see it. We see it. A lot of men being brought low. We see a lot of men falling out of the truth. It says, but honor shall uphold, shall uphold the humble in spirit. Honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. You want to be humble. All right. You want to be humble. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction. Right. Pride goeth before destruction. So if you being prideful, if a brother's telling you, make sure you study, the water, I'll do that. That's it. Don't say the spirit is dealing with you, because you don't know everything, bro. The spirit the Lord gives us, we have our own gifts, absolutely, but you don't want to say, well, the spirit's dealing with me anyway. No, that's pride. Study. Brother tell you to study, study. All right. I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. I study. My big brother Hawashai Zion, or any brother tell me, hey, make sure you do this, do that, the water, Salakia. I'm getting on it. I don't ever boast up against my big brother. It wasn't for him, Lord speaking through him, for me to even receive this truth, to even follow Great Millstone, because I wasn't following Great Millstone at the time when I ran into my big bro, Hawashai Zion. And because of the Lord speaking through him, and he's been giving me advice all these years, through the Spirit, I thank the Most High. I'm grateful, because that brother he's and I feel in the Spirit, he's my mentor, man. He's built me up in this truth. And like he told me, man, he's a man in clay. I'm a man in clay myself. So at the end of the day, you need to examine yourself and look at these things, man. And one thing I learned from my big bro Awashai Zion is he always said, control the pride, control the pride, man. You don't want to be prideful. You want to be humble. The more, longer the journey you are, the more humbler you want to be, man. It says pride go up before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. A lot of Jakes has been brought out to the light. We've seen it. A lot of Jakes have been brought out to the light. All right. So again, you don't want to be that individual. Each and every one of us is walking on eggshells, including me, myself. That's why you want to really observe with exhortation. You really want to examine yourself. Look at the things that you're doing, you're saying, how you carrying yourself. You really want to look at these things and take them into consideration, you know. And I'm not just saying it because I'm doing a video. I'm really, honestly, really meaning that, you know. Control that pride, man. Control it. You may feel or see that, you may feel and think that it's not pride, but it's pride. You just don't see it. But I can see it. All right. At the end of the day, you're working out your own salvation. What's wrong with controlling and looking at your motives? It's easy to do a lesson on it, but you got to do that shit. Don't just do a lesson on something and then you're not really complying to what you're saying. That's being a hypocrite. You want to do exactly what you're saying. The way I'm speaking right now, I'm doing it. I'm working to the best of my ability to do that. That's the thing. It's easier said than done, but you got to work and control that, man. You got to control it. Galatians 6:3, it says, for if a man think of himself to be something, and this is what goes on a lot, in this truth, when Jakes get 6 months to a year, 2 years, they get to that journey, and then they start thinking that they rank as of an elder. They're very experienced in everything. They feel that nobody can tell them nothing. And that's the pride demon. That's a demon that you got to control. It says when he is nothing, because you're not nothing. I ain't shit. You ain't shit. All right, but you boast yourself up to try to claim you are something, but you ain't shit, man. I ain't shit. The Lord can take the spirit from us, man. He can have us fall completely out of the truth. James 4:6, it says, I read it from the top. Galatians 6:3, so like I didn't finish that. For if a man think of himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. And you can deceive yourself with that type of mindset and that type of spirit, man. And that's scary because you can think, the Lord can have you in the mindset to think that what you're doing is right and it's actually fucking wrong. Excuse my French, Salakia. You can deceive yourself. That's why the Lord said in Luke 21:34, take heed unto yourselves, because you could deceive yourself then for somebody else to deceive you. Read that again, Galatians 6:3. For if a man think of himself to be something, because you got a lot of Jakes thinking they all that because they've been in the truth 3-4 years, or they big headed now. They've been in the truth 5-6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. They big headed now. You ain't shit, man. You still a baby. The elders Pastor Wilson been in this thing for over 30 something years, 40 something years. That's a long time. Compared to them, you're a baby. You still fucking learning, man. It says when he is nothing, you ain't shit. I ain't shit, man. We're studying, we're growing. That's why you want to be humble. All right. It says he deceived himself. You deceive yourself. James 4:6. But he giveth more grace. It says, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, Yahweh resisteth the proud. See, the Lord ain't dealing with the pride. If you prideful prideful all the time and just prideful in general, Lord ain't dealing with you like you think All right. It says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai resisteth the proud, but he giveth grace unto the humble. Because that's what the Lord is dealing with. He's dealing with the humble, man. If a brother tell you study, say, the water, I'm going to do that. Lord willing, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai. That's it. Don't say, the Spirit's dealing with me anyway, because, that's how it works, the Spirit. No. You can't do that, bro. You got to study. All of us are studying. Scripture says, study to show thyself approved. You better be studying. Point blank, period. That's pride. Proverbs 27:2. And I'm going to keep using that because that's a good example. You've only been in the truth not that long. Don't do that. Just study. Proverbs 27:2. It says, let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, and stranger, and not thine own lips. Right. So you wanna be careful what you say. You wanna be careful what you speak. All right. So you want to hold yourself, and conduct yourself righteously. All right. Philippians 2 and 3, it says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory." And this is what is going on amongst Israel right now. You got a lot of strife and vainglory going on. Everybody wants to be the top dog. You know. It says, "But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves." Right. See, so you want to be humble, man. You don't want the vainglory. You don't want none of that, man. You want to be humble. The more longer you are in this truth and this journey, the more humbler you want to be. Proverbs 8 and 13. It says, "The fear of the Lord is to hate evil," man. See, so the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. It says, "Pride and arrogancy and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate." The Lord hates that. So you want to fear the Lord. All right. So if you fear the Lord, you're gonna hate to do evil. You're gonna try your best to get away from those type of customs, man. Being pride, being prideful, not being brotherly. You're gonna go away from that. A strife, envy of another brother. You gonna go away from that if you fear the Lord. It says, "Pride and arrogancy and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate." The Lord hates that, man. So you gotta control yourself. You gotta watch that spirit, man. Maybe go on a fast. Go on a 2-day, 3-day fast. Cause you got sometimes, like the brothers were saying, man, you gotta go on to get these spirits off of you. You gotta go on a fast, man. To control these spirits, man. You gotta go on a fast. You know. This is Romans 12 and 16. It says, "Be of the same mind toward another." It says, "Be of the same mind one toward another." And that's why we got to be like-minded, man. You got to be around brothers that's like-minded, that's in the same spirit as you, that's in the same mindset as you. Otherwise than that, if you you're on the right path and another brother is on somewhat of a right path, but he got his own way of thinking, he can do things his own way, he don't need to be told nothing. That's not on the same mind. That's on a different mindset. All right. That's why you want to be on the same mind, the same accord. That pride demon is active, man. Romans 12 and 16. It says, "Be of the same mind one toward another." It says, "Mind not high things." Right. It says, be condescending to men of low estate. It says, "Be not wise in your own consent." And that's what you want to avoid. Being wise in your own consent. Doing things your own way. Saying things your own way. All right. So hey, man, you want to be humble in this truth. All right. And that's something you need to meditate on. So I'm in it there with that little one. That's edifying. I want to give honors and glories, praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wahawa Kakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Razakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahushai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till the next time I say, shalom.